Hello everybody and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can very easily create custom 3D characters, and we're going to go ahead and animate those. Whether you're trying to create videos for work, explainer style videos, educational content, or maybe even trying to create kids video like the kind that you see on Cocomelon and stuff like that on YouTube or any other medium, with the tricks I'm going to show you today, you're going to be able to create those.
Hello there, I am Billy.
And I am Bob. But my friends call me Bobby.
And you can call me Mama B. And together we are the Billy family, here to teach you your ABC and 1, 2, 3s.
We're going to be using Create Studio version 3 to do this, which has some of these new features to customize your 3D characters. Now, it's not a free software, but in celebration of 150,000 subscribers on this channel, I'm going to be giving 5 lucky subscribers lifetime license to the software. You get to keep it and use it for the rest of your life. Now, if you're not subscribed to this channel, now might be a good time to do that so you qualify for this. And wait till the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you instructions on what you need to do to win one of those licenses. Now, we have a lot to cover, so let's get straight to it. Alright, so I have the software open here, and because it's been a while since I did a tutorial on this, I'm going to walk you through just high level how you can actually navigate these particular tools. There are 3 ways I like to look at it that you can create your multimedia animations on this tool. The first, and this is where you get the most value from this software, is the templates. So if you're someone who creates lots of videos, promotional videos, content for social media, maybe for work, and you quickly want to have something that you can put up quickly, they have these templates, which you can see right here, and they have a bunch of templates for different kind of themes where you just simply edit them. So let's go ahead and check out a few. So I'm going to click on new project here. And then if I go right here to the right, I'm going to click on scenes. You can see there are different themes. So let's say I wanted to do something for a medical use case, maybe a dentistry or whatever it is. I can click on this medical use case and they have a couple of scenes right here. So I'm going to drag this one for patient approach and just drop it right here on the timeline. So let's just go ahead and play this to see what that sounds like.
Our commitment to a patient-centric approach ensures a warm and welcoming environment. Personalized treatment plans are tailored to individual needs.
And you can actually move around everything you see here. So if you just double click on the scene, you can go in, move around the characters. Each of these characters are movable. You could change their clothing and even what the ladies was saying and some of the text around. We're going to get to that in a second when we get to the meat of this tutorial. So we'll go ahead and check out one more. So let's say I wanted to do something around business. I'm going to click on business presentation and click this right here. This time around with a male character, and let's see what that looks like.
Let's continue with a comprehensive overview of our company. Learn about our history, mission, and vision, and discover what sets us apart in the business world.
And these templates are not only animation based, they're templates like these ones that you can use to create promos, invites, YouTube intros, and things like that. You get the point. So the second way you can build out your scenes is with the Lightning Builder. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it right here. So what this does is that it helps you to build out your scenes sequentially by allowing you to choose the different components you need for your entire storyline. So I'm going to click on the standard video. And this time around, I'm going to choose clay. So what you see is that it gives you a bunch of different types of scenes that you can choose, and then you select the ones that best suit the need of your storyline. So for example, I can add this scene for the opener, and then let's say, okay, I like this scene right here where they're on a boat, probably trying to create something for a YouTube kids channel or whatever it is. And then let's say I also like this one here for the soccer that is chasing out the little character. So I'll put that here, and once I do that, it's going to piece all these scenes together, and I'm ready to edit that. So I'm just going to click right here to go to editor. And then it's going to ask me for the music style. I'll choose just some random music for now, just to demonstrate this. All right, let's play that and see what it sounds like. And finally, the third way to create scenes on this software is by starting from scratch, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. We're going to try to build a small demo kids YouTube channel content. All right, and to do that, we want to go ahead and click on new project right here on the top. So that's going to open a brand new project. And as you can see, everything is blank. We're going to start building it out from scratch. There's several things you can do on your new project. Like I said, this tool is used for a vast amount of different use cases. But what we're interested in doing today is building out our 3D character using what they have right here that says 3D Creator. If you don't want to use the 3D Creator, if you go to characters, they have pre-custom designed characters right here. You might have noticed this character from a number of my YouTube videos asking you to subscribe. So there's a bunch of these characters that you can drag and drop, but these ones do not have lip syncing. So to use the ones that you can customize, you want to click right here on 3D Creator. So as you can see, they have three different sort of sample characters for you to use. And I'm going to go ahead and click on download right here on the bottom. That's going to download the character to my computer. I already have these ones downloaded. Now they only have three base characters for now, but they did say that they're adding more to this. But as you'll see in a second, you can customize these characters to give them a different look. So you can have several different male characters that look a little bit different by customizing it. So you want to just click on that. So we're going to start with Tom and just drag and drop him right here in the timeline. So we have our character now loaded on the timeline. If we want to edit our character to move it in 3D space, just click on the little rotate icon right there. And now you can see we can change the position around 3D space to put whatever position that we want it to be in. I'm going to reset that back to normal. Now, if you look to your left right here, there's several options of things that you can customize on the character, from his shirts to his pants, shoes, hats, facial features, even color and skin tones. There's several things you can do. We're just going to go ahead and demo a few. So I'm going to start by changing his clothing. I'm going to make him wear the jumper that you see right here. All right, next let's find a pant that matches better. So I'm going to click on the bottoms and then we can scroll through to find a pant that matches. So this blue one looks perfect to me. To finish up this look, I'm going to head over to hats and let's find him a nice hat. I think this one right here looks pretty good. Let's rotate this around to see what this looks like. That looks quite good to me. To customize this further, I would like to put my logo on his clothing. So I'm going to go right here where it says logos, and then I'm going to click on the logo. So now you can select whatever image you've already imported into the software. If you hadn't imported one, to do that, you simply just click on import media right here on the bottom and select the file wherever you have it on your computer. So as you can see, it's changed the logo on the jumper, but I'm actually going to switch it back to the white one because that's what I want to use originally. And you can also go ahead and actually change the outfit by going to colors. So for example, if I don't want him wearing the green shirt, say I wanted to do more of like a blue. So I'm going to crank that up. Let's move that a little bit here so you can see. So you can see he's now wearing a little bit of a blue jumper. And you can also change other things like the skin tone, you know, if you wanted to sort of maybe say make him have a darker skin tone. So depending on what you're going for, so you can change all of that. I'm going to just reset that back to the default for now and put that right here. So now before we go ahead and build the rest of the scene, I said they only have 3 templates, right, of the 3D characters. I'm going to show you how you can customize this so that the characters look a little bit different in case you wanted to have, say, several different male characters. So I'm going to head over and click on Studio, which is the little icon right here, and go back to 3D Creator and drag another one of Tom right here. So as you can see, they look pretty much close to each other. Now the key to making them look a little bit different is changing the facial features. So for example, I'm going to go to facial hair and I can create another character that has a little bit of a mustache. We can go and probably change maybe the eyebrows. And then I'm going to go to hair this, and let's see, for example, if I did hair that looked like this. So looks a little bit different. We can go ahead and also maybe even add something like, say, glasses. So as you can see, the characters are starting to look a little bit distinct. And if you go over to the top, there are some tops that give different body types. So for example, if I put a clown suit, you see it's a little bit of a bigger looking character, and I can change that. So if you look at that now, our characters look very, very different. And when you're done with a particular character and want to be able to use him in several scenes, maybe you do a lot of videos, just right click on it right here and click save as presets. So I'm going to go ahead and actually save both of them, save as presets. So now when I go back to Studio and go back to 3D Creator and drag another male character like Tom and click on that, you can see that I have this preset option that pops up here. So if I click on that, you can see automatically that preset is set to this character. So it has that character. So if you're building, say you do like a YouTube Kids channel like we're trying to do, and you create different episodes, you want to quickly get your characters back, you can click on that to bring your characters back. Alright, next we're going to talk about adding backgrounds to your scenes. To do that, you want to head back to Studio, and then right here over the green icon it says backgrounds, you click on that, and as you can see there's a wide amount of backgrounds that you can use. And if you do not like any of the backgrounds here, you can simply import your own media by going to media right here and then clicking on import. And you can drag that into your scene. But in my case, I'm going to head back to the existing backgrounds and drag one of these backgrounds here to complement our character's clothing. Alright, so we have this scene pretty much built out. Next, I'm going to add 2 more characters onto this. I'm going to add a wife for the character and a little son, so we can use all the 3 characters, and we'll go ahead and build out the rest of the scene. So I already have some presets that are already designed before recording this video. So I'm going to drag the characters in and apply these presets to the characters, and then we can proceed with the rest of the video. Next, we're going to cover how you can add lip syncing and make your characters talk. So we're going to start over with Billy, and to add your voiceovers, you want to head right here where it says music and then click on the tab that says speech. Now, there are about 3 ways you can add sound to your characters. You can either type it to do a text to speech. You can also head over to the record tab and record what you want the characters to say, or you can upload your pre-existing audio in the media section. I'm going to go ahead and use the speech option. There are 2 options here. There's the Google. So now if you have a subscription to this, the Google one is free. But this one right here, if you have a higher tier subscription, you can use this. And these are just more realistic sounding vocals. I believe they're using 11 Labs to power this behind the scene. But if you don't have that high tier subscription, I have another video coming out to show you how you can create very realistic vocals and then import it in here. So in my case, I'm going to use this advanced text to speech. And what I want to do is simply just paste in here what I want the character to say. And for now, he's just going to say, "Hello there, I am Billy." And then once you do that, you want to select the particular voice that you want him to use. In my case, I'm going to use Finn. And then let's generate that to hear what that sounds like. So it's done. I'm going to preview that.
"Hello there, I am Billy."
Alright, that looks good to me. So I'm going to click on import. So we have Billy's character right here. I'll right click that and rename that to say Billy intro. Okay. So now to add that for Billy, you just simply click that and drag that to the timeline. To sync up the audio with what your character is saying, just right click on the audio right there and then say sync with, and then you can select whatever character you want this to sync with. In our case, the character is called Tom. So I'm going to click on Tom, and lip sync should now be enabled with this audio. Now let's play that back and see what happens.
"Hello there, I am Billy."
So as you can see now, his lips is in sync with what the character is saying. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process to add the voiceover for the female and also for the young child. For the young child, since there are no young children voices in this software, I created that elsewhere and imported it into the software and dragged it in. Alright, now that we have the vocals dialed in, let's go ahead and add some animations to these characters. So to animate your characters, you simply want to just click on them. So right now I'm clicked on Billy, and if you go right here, it says actions. So this is where you tell them what kind of actions you want your characters to do. So in my case, when we're saying hello there, we probably want Billy sort of waving his hands or something like that. So I'm going to scroll. There are different actions that your character can do, and this is how you animate them. So we have right here one that says waving. So let's see what that looks like. So he waves. So if you notice, after he waves, he gets out of the scene. Now the reason for that is that the way this software works, for your character to continue to stay in the scene, there always has to be an action on that character. And in some cases, this could be a simple idle action. Now the way you do that is you head right here and click on add new action and just select one of these other actions to add to the character. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few more of these for Billy to keep him in the scene, as well as add all the animations for both Billy's wife and also the son. And the process is exactly the same as I've just shown you. If you want to control how long a particular animation stays on the screen, then you want to go right here where there's a little dot in between that animation and its next one, and just adjust that back and forth to the particular length of what you want. For Bob's animation, I'm going to use one here that says jumping in, because I think that's probably going to be a cool one to do. So where he's going to pop out from behind his dad, and I'm gonna drag him so he comes into scene just about right here where he says, "Hi, I am Bob." And let's play that to see.
And I am Bob. But my friends.
And then after that, we'll just add other animations to keep him in. Alright, so we have this somewhat looking great, and all of this is one of our scenes. I'm gonna create a second scene, but the next thing we want to do is actually group this into a scene. And the way you do that is just click. You can click and drag all of this to the bottom. Just right click and click on group. So as you can see, these have all been grouped into one scene, and I can right click on this and just click on rename and call this scene 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and create our second scene, and I'm simply doing this by heading back to the backgrounds and dragging a new background of a bedroom. I want them to be in a bedroom. Then I'm gonna head back to the characters and drag all my 3 characters back into this bedroom, position them properly, apply the presets that I already generated for them, and add all the animations and whatever text I want them to be saying. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to group all of this and call this scene 2. It's all the same things we did in scene 1. I'm just repeating that all over again. But if you have any specific questions, let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. So as you can see, within a short time, we already have our animation coming together. And if we actually spend some more time on this, we can get this looking much better. But this is just a quick rough example for you to see. But before we wrap this up, I want to show you some bonus tips that you can use to make this better. The first is music. Of course, music is one way you can get your videos to always look great. So to add music, you want to head back right here to where it says music on the left. And they have different genres of music that you can choose from. For these, I'll probably go with one of the minimals. So let's see what this sounds like. Alright, that sounds good to me, so I'm just going to click to download that, and once that's downloaded, I'm going to drag that and just drop that right here into the scene. If you notice, the music is way longer than our scene. That's quite easy to fix. We just go to the end of the music itself and just click and drag it back to where all our scenes end, and then we can go to the top left here and just do fade out so that the music softly goes out of the scene. The next tip I have for you is around sound effects. In addition to music, adding sound effects to your videos help to boost the production value. And to add sound effects, you simply go up here, same place where we have music, but click on effects. As you can see, there are different sound effects that you can use. I'm gonna search for something maybe like toy. Okay, they have something here. We'll click to hear what that sounds like, and then we can download that to add that in the room. And I will keep doing this more and more until I fill up the entire scene with just different ambient noises to boost the production value. The next tip we're going to be talking about is camera movement. This is a really great way to keep your content very engaging. Unfortunately, this software does not really allow you to move in 3D space, but they do have a camera feature that you can use to do a little bit of zooming in, panning, and things like that. To add a camera is quite easy. You want to go right here to the 2 kind of stars and click on effects and component. And on that component to your right, you're going to see camera. So just click on that and just drop it anywhere into the scene. Now what you're going to notice right here on the bottom is that we now have a new camera tab that has been added to the scene. To add some kind of camera effect, what you want to do is just right click and click on add animation. So let's go ahead and actually add something to show you how that works. In this case, I'll actually want it to start with the camera zoomed in to Billy, and then kind of zoom out when he's saying hi and the rest of the family is coming out. So to do that, I'm gonna put the cursor right before the camera starts. So right here, as you can see, just a little bit before we actually hit the camera. So I'm gonna click on the camera itself. As you can see, there are 2 edges right here that have been given for the camera, and I'm just gonna click on that and zoom it in right here like so. And then I'm gonna move, as you can see, as we go here, it then zooms out to open up to the family. And if you wanted to sort of slow down that speed, so let's play this in real time to see the speed of that. So that's the current speed. So
but my friend,
that's kind of fast, so I'm gonna just click and drag this. So this is gonna slow that down a little bit.
And I am Bob, but my friend.
All right. And to add additional camera movement, simply right click and click on add animation and tweak it the way you want. You can do this as many times as you want throughout your project. Alright, my last tip and the last thing we're going to talk about is, since we're talking right now about kids YouTube videos, I'm sure a couple of you might wonder, can you actually make this character sing? So I actually experimented with that, and what you want to do is just simply go back to your media and import whatever song it is you want the character to sing, drag that to the timeline and sync it with whatever character, just the way we've been doing with the talking. It tries its best. I'm going to show you what that looks like.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
So that's what that looks like. It's not the smoothest lips animation. It could be better, but again, this software was not designed for that, so this could pass in some cases. Now let's put everything together and see what we have so far.
Hello there. I am Billy.
And I am Bob. But my friends call me Bobby.
And you can call me Mama B. And together we are the Billy family, here to teach you your ABC and 1, 2, 3s.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
Alright, let's get to the part that probably all of you have been waiting for. As I promised, I'm giving away 5 free licenses to one of you, as my way of saying thank you for helping this channel reach 150,000 subscribers. Now I've partnered with the folks at Create Studio to give out 5 free licenses that do not expire. So this is going to be lifetime licenses, and it's quite simple to win this. You want to make sure you're first subscribed to this channel. If you're not subscribed, you cannot qualify. So once you're subscribed, all you need to do is down below this video, simply leave me a comment letting me know what you want to do with this license and why you need this. So I'm trying to help you probably kickstart your YouTube channel. Maybe you want to start your creative journey, or probably you're creating educational content, or whatever it is you want to do with this. I want to help somebody get started using this software. So leave that comment down below. I'm going to pick 3 people from this video in the next couple of days from the comments. So just let me know that you need this license, and I'm going to pick 3 people and give you the license. Now, how do you win the other 2 licenses? Those I'm going to be giving away on Instagram, and a link to my Instagram is going to be in the description. You can click that to see my Instagram profile. Now you want to make sure you're following me on Instagram to qualify for that one, and I'm going to post another video on there. On that video, I'm going to require you to just again tell me why you want the license, and I'm going to pick 2 people on that and give you a free license. Now, even if you don't win any of these 5 licenses, I'm going to put a special link below the description of this video, and it's going to be pinned probably on the first comment of this video. If you use that link, you can get to pay for Create Studio one-time payment, so you don't have to pay monthly. You buy it once and also get to keep it for life. So even if you don't win any of the 5 licenses, you can use that to get the software and just pay one time. Once again, I want to thank you for subscribing to this channel and being a member of this community, and thanks to the folks at Create Studio for creating this special one-time license that you don't have to pay monthly for. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to catch you in the next one, and I'm going to see you in the comment section. Keep learning. Bye-bye.